Hey guys, it's Courtney from Healthy Working Girl, and today I'm going to show how I make kale chips. I think kale chips are great if you're trying to start eating healthier. They're extremely easy to make, and so I'm going to show you how I make my version of kale chips. First, you're going to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And while that's preheating, you're going to take that big bunch of kale and you're going to wash it. Wash it a few times because sometimes there's some dirt within like the leaves and crevices of the kale. And then de-stem it. And then I have a salad spinner and I just spin that until basically it's all dry. Next, you're going to take your kale that came from the salad spinner, and it might be in big chunks, and I kind of like to make my kale chips look like this, about this size, so I'll just start kind of ripping them apart. As you can see, rip. And I kind of already did that, but that doesn't take that long to do. And after you're done making the kale chips the way you want them, their size, oop, that just went. You're gonna take olive oil, and right now I have two types of olive oil I'll use. And I get this from Costco, and it's organic extra virgin olive oil, and I always look for a first cold press. And this is kind of the one that I cook with and that I bake with. And then there's this one, Papa Vince, which is amazing. Now this is like when you want to make salad dressings and you just want to have olive oil in its raw state. And it's raw and it's unfiltered and it's amazing. And I just got this literally like 2 weeks ago and I'm in love with this. So if you're looking for really good olive oil, try this. But anyways, I'm going to take the olive oil. So 2 tablespoons. So 1, you're just going to drizzle that over, and 2, and that's it. It's all the olive oil you need. And then I just take both hands and kind of massage it a little bit just so it can get all the olive oil on the kale. After you mix the kale a little bit, this is where I put some seasoning, and you can do all sorts of seasoning with kale chips, like people put nutritional yeast, cheese, etc. But I love using just simple salt and kelp, and so really recommend looking for real salt. It's not bleached or anything, and I get the Celtic sea salt, fine ground. And I'll just do a few shakes on this. One thing about me that you learn, I really don't do measurements. I do, but it's kind of like when it comes to spices and salt, just kind of like shake, shake, shake. But I do a couple of these, and then I do, this doesn't have iodine, but the kelp does. So I'll do about, what do I do? Probably like 1/4 of a teaspoon, or maybe a little bit less. But these are the 2 I use, so as you can see, I kind of just sprinkle, shake, and then I do a little of the organic kelp. And then and I mix that up again. And you can mix it with your hands, or you can do a spoon or whatever you want. And then I basically pour it on get a baking sheet and get unbleached parchment paper because you don't want it to be dyed in chlorine like other parchment paper. So this is the brand I use. It's great. Unbleached parchment paper. And so you're just gonna put that on there. And then I just space them out. And then they're ready to almost go into the oven. See, it takes like about 10 minutes to preheat your oven, and we still have like 2 minutes left. So definitely this is really easy to make, guys, like 10 minutes. As you can see. And then I'm gonna just do one quick little, I love salt, as you can see. Just do one little round. All right, it's time to put these kale chips in the oven. Your oven should be set at 400 right now, and these will go in for about 10 minutes. So here we go. And just put that timer on. And there we go. Now we wait. All right, it's been 10 minutes, and these kale chips are done. You can tell that they're done because they're crispy, that you can move them around. We're gonna take these out right now and move them over here. I just take these and take them off the baking sheet and put them into a bowl. And there you have it, a healthy snack food. It's super easy and inexpensive to make, and I love kale chips. And if you're trying to get more greens or just veggies into your diet, what a great way to have kale chips. So check out more recipes or tips and tricks or lifestyles on healthyworkinggirl.com, and check out my Instagram. I love posting on there, one of my favorite social media outlets, and I'm gonna have one of these right now. I love how just crunchy they are. So good. I really like that salt and kelp mixture. So good. All right, until next time. Bye.